Morning, kids. Welcome to Tuesday of week 8. Um, like I said yesterday in my Google Classroom stream post, I'm going to be posting videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays now, not Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, because on Tuesdays is when you will have your science class scheduled. If you have not already, please take a minute before you start anything else and take a look at the choice boards that got included in your round 4 packet of materials. In there, the choice boards are basically just a schedule of what you should be doing for each day and where to look and how much time you're supposed to be spending on each of those subjects. So if you haven't taken a look at that yet, please do so now. You're going to have a really hard time knowing what you need to do if you don't stay organized. And that is something that we as your teachers came up with to help you out and to help you be organized. So please take a look at that. And then for your first activity in science, it's actually kind of fun. You might have seen that we only are going to do 30 minutes of science. So this activity, this first one, should only take you 30 minutes. If you're enjoying the activity, go ahead and do it for longer. That's fine. But if at 30 minutes you're like, I'm done, stop. Take pictures of what you have and then send them to me. The second thing I wanted to let everyone know is that for like going forward from now on, I really just want you to be working on the paper versions of these activities and not the digital version. I think you guys are spending too much time on your computers, and I specifically designed these activities for you to do off of your laptop. So take the packet, the printed out packet, go do the activity, and then come back, take pictures of what you did, and upload it to Google Classroom, okay? All right, so now I'm gonna share my screen with you guys and go through this first activity. So let's see if it'll present. Yay. Cool. So for this first activity, you're going to be mapping out your world. And your world is basically going to be your house and the outside land that's around your house, okay? Even if it's just your front steps, that's fine. Just map that. Or if you have 10 acres, try to map as much of it as you can. You're going to become an explorer of your world. And this is something that you can do even though the world is kind of crazy right now, because all science is just exploring the world around you, and that's exactly what you're going to be doing. And before you do any of that exploration, you need to know what your world looks like. So you're going to be making a map of things that you interact with every day. This is what needs to go on your map. You need to have, at the bare minimum, you need to have your favorite spot in your house, the front door, something outside, and then one thing from each of your 5 senses. Yes, it has to be a different thing for each of your 5 senses. So something that you enjoy looking at, it can't be a screen, so TV, laptop, phone, out of the question. It has to be something that doesn't have a screen that you like looking at. That's your first sense. Your second sense, at least one thing that you can taste. The thing that you can taste must be edible. So I don't want to see like books or a tree for this second one. Okay, it needs to be something that is actually edible. So look into your kitchen. The third thing is something that you could hear. So as you're making your map, if you hear something that you would like to record, you can mark it on your map where you heard that sound. The fourth thing is something that you can smell. So on your map making quest, something that you enjoy smelling, you can mark that down where you smelt it on your map. And then the last thing is one thing with an interesting texture. And you can record where you found that thing on your map. And if you really want to go crazy, you can even do a rub of it, where, like when you were little and you took a piece of paper and you put it on some bark and you like rubbed it with a crayon to like show that texture. You could do that on your map if you'd like, but it's completely up to you. And then once it's complete, you have 3 reflection questions, and then you're going to be turning in your map, okay? Down here, I've included just some more mapping ideas. If you're enjoying yourself and you would like to do more, but you're not quite sure where to start, there's some stuff down here for you. And then there's instructions for how to turn in your map. You're going to take a photo of your map, as many pages as you used. You're going to upload the assignment onto Google Classroom, just like you've been doing, and make sure to include the answers to your reflection questions, okay? So then I gave you 2 pages for you to do your math. And then I gave you a page for your reflection questions. And this I'm done checklist is probably the most important part. Make sure that all of those things are there and then send them in, okay? Time is really important here, folks. Even though you just have 30 minutes, I think that you can get this done in 30 minutes, at least a sketch done. And these reflection questions are going to help us for our second activity for this week. So that's all I have for you today. It's kind of rainy outside, so remember this is due by 7 a.m. tomorrow. So if you wanted to do like an early morning thing, maybe tomorrow the weather will be a little nicer, or go put on your rain boots, go put on your muck boots, get a raincoat on. Don't wear a sweatshirt in the rain. It'll just make you cold, okay? Put an actual coat on and go explore in the rain. That's totally fun. But I really tried very, very, very hard to make these activities that are coming at you easy to do and fun to do outside of screen land. Okay, so make it your own. Really go for it. Remember, like, what you put in is what you get out. So if you only do the bare minimum, it's probably not going to be a very rewarding experience for you. But if you really buckle down and you put a lot of effort into it, it can be really rewarding, and it can be a really great skill to be able to map out where you are, especially like when you start driving and you have to start like mentally knowing where things are, like as you're driving a car in the next couple of years. It's a really great skill to have, to just like know how to lay things out on a map, okay? So these are real world skills. Yes, you will be graded on this. Yes, they're aligned to standards that I can grade, so A+ for that. And yeah, I'm here if you have any questions today, folks. Peace. Have fun with it.